Hello students! Nice to see you again everyone. So now please welcome back to our English class. And everyone, I am your English teacher. So you can call me Teacher Kwan. Nice to see you again for today. Alright students, today we are going to have fun together with our wonderful program of ENOZ and Junior Brow. But student, before we move to our program, so we are going to sing and dance together first. Alright, now let's stand up everyone, stand up. Let's sing and dance with our song that we call Hello Song. So now, let's set up students. Alright everyone, before we move to our program for today, so teacher have some questions to ask all of you. Then let's answer the question. The first question that teacher want to know is, students, how are you? So how are you? How are you today? And how do you feel everyone? For today, are you tired? Student, are you tired?
No, I'm not.
Good job. If you are not tired, then what about sleepy? Are you sleepy?
No again.
No again. Oh, great work. If you are not sleepy too, then what about excited? Students, are you excited?
Yes.
Well done. Then let's say with me, everyone. This time you will say, I am excited. Your turn.
I am excited.
Wonderful. Alright, one more question that teacher want to know. And this question is, students, how's the weather today? Oh, tick-tock, how's the weather today? Today, look at the outside over there. Is this rainy? Student, look, is this rainy now?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Alright, if it's not rainy, what about sunny? Can you see the sun?
No.
No, it's not sunny too. Next then, what about cloudy? Everyone, have you seen the dark cloud?
Yes.
Yes, is this cloudy? Yes, it is. Alright now, everyone, let's say with me. Today it's cloudy. Your turn.
Today is cloudy.
Fantastic. Yes, it is. Today it's cloudy. Maybe it's going to rain. Alright, everyone. Now let's move to our program that teacher told you. For today, we are going to have fun together with our wonderful program of ENOZ and Junior Brown. Now, are you ready, everyone?
Yes, I am.
Let's move to our program. And for today, we are going to practice more with our Excalibur 1. Now, let's get started with our Excalibur 1. Alright, and today we are going to practice more with our Unit 7. Oh, look! Here is our Unit 7 of our Excalibur 1. And our title of this unit is Where Were You Yesterday? Where were you yesterday? Alright, student, now let's begin with our first part. So we move to preview. And this time, everyone, let's bring your student book of Excalibur 1 beside you. Here is our student book you can find with this title, ENOZ Excalibur 1. Then, open your student book on page 34. Student, part of page 34, you can find with this picture. You can find our storyboard like this. Alright. Then like this, everyone. So this part, you can see our title of Unit 7. Where were you yesterday? And then you can find with our storyboard of Nana's, Peter and Carlos over there. So this time, we are going to listen with our dialogue from our Unit 7. What are they talking about of Nana, Carlos and Willie? Alright, let's listen together, everyone, and listen it carefully. Now, listen.
Hi, Willie. Where were you yesterday?
I was at the baseball stadium.
Where were you yesterday, Carlo?
I was at the baseball stadium too.
Were you there with Willie?
Yes, I was.
How was the game?
It was very exciting.
Were there a lot of people?
Yes, there were. Where were you yesterday, Nana?
I was home all day.
Alright, everyone, from our dialogue of Where were you yesterday? Now they are on Monday. Student, if you can follow it out of storyboard. Now they are walking along the road to get to the schools together. So now we have Nana, Willie and Carlos. So they are friends in the same class. Yes, and this time after end up with the weekend. Now it's Monday, like teacher told you. So now Nana, she can see her friend and then she asks to her friend with, where were you yesterday? Yeah, it belongs to our title that we call Where Were You Yesterday. So she asking for her friend, so Willie and Carlo, where were you yesterday? Alright, and then from this part of our dialogue, everyone, we talking about the place that they had visit since their weekend. Alright, and this time we are going to talking and asking about the parts by using our past tense. Student, like you can follow with other sentences. Where were you? Like something like that. I was. This is tell about the past. Alright, now let's listen to our dialogue one more time. So this time let's listen and look into our storyboard carefully.
Hi, Willie. Where were you yesterday?
I was at the baseball stadium.
Where were you yesterday, Carlo?
I was at the baseball stadium too.
Were you there with Willie?
Yes, I was.
How was the game?
It was very exciting.
Were there a lot of people?
Yes, there were. Where were you yesterday, Nana?
I was home all day.
Alright, now end up with our dialogue, everyone. So, where were Willie and Carlo Where were Willie and Carlo? So they were at the
Baseball stadium.
Excellent. They were at a baseball stadium. What about Nana? Where was Nana yesterday? She was at home all day. Oh, all right. Good job, student. You are good listener. So now we have listened with part of dialogue already. Let's move to the next part for today. And this time we are going to practice more with our vocabularies from our unit. Now let's practice with our new vocabularies. Alright, and our first vocabulary is listen carefully.
Exciting.
The next one,
People. Weekend. Children. Hour. Library. Zoo. Museum. Hospital. Farm.
alright student. Now we have listened to our 10 vocabularies already. So this part we are going to practice more with our vocabs with part of listen and say. So we are going to listen, say and spell our vocabs. Now let's begin with our first one. Let's look at our picture first. Look at them. Oh, have you seen the joystick over there?
Yes.
They're holding some joystick. Guess what? What are they doing?
They are playing games.
Yes, now they are playing games or maybe computer games. Alright, it look exciting. Alright, then listen to our vocab.
Exciting.
Say with me, exciting. Your turn.
Exciting.
Good job. Oh, it look exciting. Alright, now everyone, let's spell out a vocab. And exciting, it's begin with letter E.
E.
X.
X.
C.
C.
I.
I.
T.
T.
I.
I.
N.
N.
G.
G.
So now back to you. Listen and say.
Exciting.
Your turn.
Exciting.
Excellent. Alright, next then. Let's practice with part of sentence, everyone. Listen.
It was very exciting.
Repeat after me. It was very exciting. Your turn.
It was very exciting.
Very nice. Alright, now keep going to our next vocab. What's come next? Oh, now look at them. We have the pictures of a lot of people over there. Maybe there were families. Alright, now let's listen to our vocab.
People.
Say with me. People. Your turn.
People.
Yes, there are a lot of people over there. So now let's spell out a vocab. People. It begin with letter P.
P.
E.
E.
O.
O.
P.
P.
L.
L.
E.
E.
And now back to you again. Listen and say.
People.
Your turn.
People.
Very nice. Alright, next then. Let's practice more with our sentence.
Were there a lot of people?
Repeat after me. Were there a lot of people? Your turn.
Were there a lot of people?
Alright, good job everyone. Now keep going to the next vocab. Look at our calendar and then you can follow with that highlight of yellows over there. Now we have highlight with Saturday and Sunday. Oh, on Saturday and Sunday we call 2 days for...
Weekend.
Say with me, weekend. Your turn.
Weekend.
Very nice. Saturdays and Sunday. It's our weekend. Now let's spell out the vocab, student. So weekend. It begin with letter W.
W.
Double E.
W. E.
K.
K.
E.
E.
N.
N.
D.
D.
Now back to you again. Listen and say with these vocabs.
Weekend.
Your turn.
Weekend.
Very nice. After that, we move to outer sentence, everyone. Listen carefully.
I was at the park last weekend.
Repeat after me. I was at the park last weekend. Your turn.
I was at the park last weekend.
Good job, everyone. Now, let's practice more with the next vocab. What's come next? Oh, look at two girls over there. So two of them recorded for...
Children.
Say with me, children. Your turn.
Children.
Good job. So they are children. Alright, now let's spell out the vocab and children. It begins with letter C.
C.
H.
H.
I.
I.
L.
L.
D.
D.
R.
R.
E.
E.
N.
N.
And now back to you, everyone. Say it louder, please.
Children.
Your turn.
Children.
Very nice. After that, let's practice more with outer sentence too.
Were there a lot of children?
Repeat after me. Were there a lot of children? Your turn.
Were there a lot of children?
Excellent. Alright then, keep going to the next vocab. Oh, look at the clock one over there. So now you can follow with this red color from the number 4 to number 5. This one is means. Listen.
Hour.
Say with me. Hour. Your turn.
Hour.
Good job. From number 4 to number 5, we call for hour. It's 1 hour. Alright then, let's spell out the vocab. An hour is begin with letter H.
H.
O.
O.
U.
U.
R.
R.
And now back to you again. Listen and say with this one.
Hour.
Your turn.
Hour.
Fantastic. Students, so now let's practice more with outer sentence. Listen carefully.
I was at the museum an hour ago.
Repeat after me. I was at the museum an hour ago. Your turn.
I was at the museum an hour ago.
Excellent. Alright, next then, let's practice more with the next vocab. So this time, let's look at a lot of students over there. Now they are at the, listen.
Library.
Say with me, library. Your turn.
Library.
Good job. This place we say for library, so you can find a lot of books over there on the shelves. Alright then, let's spell out the vocab, everyone. And library, it begin with letter L.
L.
I.
B.
B.
R.
R. A. R.
R.
Y.
Y.
Now back to you. Listen and say with this one.
Library.
Your turn.
Library.
Well done. Next then, let's practice with part of sentence. Listen carefully.
Nana was at the library an hour ago.
Repeat after me. Nana was at the library an hour ago. Your turn.
Nana was at the library an hour ago.
Good job. Alright, now let's practice more with the next vocab. What's come next? Oh, look at this picture. You can find a lot of people and a lot of animals. So this place we call, listen.
Zoo.
Say with me, zoo. Your turn.
Zoo.
Good job. This one is zoo. Have you ever been to the zoo?
Yes.
Good job. Then let's practice outer vocab. Let's spell outer vocab. So zoo is begin with letter Z
Z.
and double O.
Double O.
Good job. Now back to you. Listen and say.
Zoo.
Your turn.
Zoo.
Very nice. Alright, now let's practice with part of sentence, everyone. Listen.
Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago.
Repeat after me. Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago. Your turn.
Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago.
Very nice. Alright, next then, we move to the next vocab. Look at outer pictures over there. So this place we call...
Museum.
Say with me. Museum. Your turn.
Museum.
Very nice. This is the museum. And now let's spell out a vocab. And museum is begin with letter M.
M.
U.
U.
H.
S.
E.
E.
U.
U.
M.
M.
And now back to you again, everyone. Let's say these vocabs.
Museum.
Your turn.
Museum.
Very nice. Alright, now we move to part of sentence. Let's practice with this sentence, so listen.
He was at the museum yesterday.
Repeat after me. He was at the museum yesterday. Your turn.
He was at the museum yesterday.
Fantastic. Alright, now keep going to the next vocabs. And this one, look at our picture. Now you can find the doctor and the nurse over there. So they are at the, listen,
Hospital.
say with me, hospital. Your turn.
Hospital.
Good job. So yeah, exactly. You can find some doctor or nurse at the hospital. Now let's spell out a vocab and hospital. It begins with letter H.
H.
O.
O.
H.
S.
P.
P.
I.
I.
T.
T.
A.
A.
L.
L.
Alright, now back to you again.
Hospital.
Your turn.
Hospital.
Excellent. Next then, let's practice with outer sentence too. Listen.
She was at the hospital yesterday.
Now say with me. She was at the hospital yesterday. Your turn.
She was at the hospital yesterday.
Oh, excellent everyone. And now we move to our last vocab. Student, our last vocab is, look at the picture. Oh, you can find a lot of plants here. So this one we call,
Farm.
say with me, farm. Your turn.
Farm.
Yes, it's a farm. Then let's spell out the vocab and farm. It begins with letter A.
F.
A.
A.
R.
R.
M.
M.
And now say it everyone.
Farm.
Your turn.
Farm.
Very nice. Next then, let's practice more with our sentence.
They were at the farm yesterday.
Repeat after me. They were at the farm yesterday. Your turn.
They were at the farm yesterday.
Well done. Alright, now we have practiced with our vocabs with part of listen and say already. Keep going to the next part. So this time we are going to practice with part of listen and check.
Exciting.
Alright, that teacher told you this part we call listen and check. So we are going to listen with our vocabularies. After that, we are going to choose the right picture that match to our vocabs. Let's begin with the first one. Listen carefully.
Exciting.
Exciting. Oh, which pictures that look exciting? The doctor or the boys?
It would be the boys.
Yes, it would be two boys over there. Good job. Then let's find out with them. Good job. It's for exciting. Next then.
People.
People. Which one is mean people? Student. The farm or a lot of people?
It would be a lot of people.
Yes, it would be this one. A lot of people. Then let's find out. Good job. Here is people. Next then.
Weekend.
Weekend. Which one is for weekend? The calendar here that you can find with Saturday and Sunday. Or the boys.
It would be the calendar.
Yes, it would be this calendar. Let's find out. Excellent is for weekend.
Children.
Now, which picture is for children? Two girls or a lot of people?
It would be two girls.
Yes, it would be two girls. So they are children. Then let's check up everyone. Yes, it is. Now,
Hour.
hour. Which one is mean hour? The calendar or the clock?
It would be the clock.
Yes, it would be the clock. Now let's find out with our clock. Good job, it's for hour. After that,
Library.
library. Oh, which one is matched to library? The first picture. Oh, you can find with a lot of books. What and another one, the girls. Which one is for library? Student, first or second?
It would be the first picture.
Yes, it would be the first one. Then let's check up together. Good job. Yes, it is. It's library. After that,
Zoo.
zoo. Which picture is mean zoo? A lot of animals or calendar.
It would be the giraffe over
Yes,
there.
the giraffes. Here we can find them at the zoo. Now let's find out together. Good job. This one for zoo. Next then.
Museum.
Museum. So, which place is for museum? The first or the second?
It would be the first picture.
Yes, it would be the first one over there that we call museum. Then let's check out. Good job, it's museum. After that,
Hospital.
hospital. Oh, if you get to the hospital, you can find the giraffe, is it?
No.
No. Then what about this picture? If you get to the hospital, then you can find doctor and nurse. Is this the right one?
Yes.
Yes, then let's find out with this picture. Hospital. Yes, it is. Alright, next then. Other last one.
Farm.
Farm. Which one is for farm? First pictures or second picture?
The second picture.
Yes, the second picture. Now we can find a lot of plants over there that we call farm. Let's find out everyone. Excellent. Alright now, and now with part of listen and check already. Good on you. Next then, let's move to the next part for today. And this time everyone, we are going to practice more with part of sentence. Alright, we are going to listen with outer sentences. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's listen first. Outer first sentence is
I was at the park yesterday.
the next one.
I was at the park last weekend. I was at the park last Friday. Nana was at the library an hour ago. Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago. The apple was on the tree an hour ago. Were there a lot of people? Were there a lot of animals? Were there a lot of children?
Alright now, outer last sentence.
Were there a lot of books?
Alright, now end up with part of listen. So now we move to the next part, and this time we are going to look at a picture and then practice with outer sentences by listen and say. Let's begin with the first one. Now let's look at Toby here. Now it's tell us about the yesterday. Yes, it's tell us about the past. Then outer sentence is
I was at the park yesterday.
repeat after me. I was at the park yesterday. Your turn.
I was at the park yesterday.
Good job. So Toby, he was at the park yesterday. Next then, keep going to the next sentence. So this time, look, now we have Willie over there. So outer sentence for Willie is
I was at the park last weekend.
repeat after me. I was at the park last weekend. Your turn.
I was at the park last weekend.
Good job. So Willie, he was at the park last weekend. Yes, last weekend. Oh, yesterday. It's tell us about the past too. Next then. Keep going to the next sentence. So this time we have Charlie's over there. So our sentence is
I was at the park last Friday.
repeat after me. I was at the park last Friday. Your turn.
I was at the park last Friday.
Very nice. So Charlie's cheese was at the park too since last Friday. Alright, next then. Keep going to the next sentence. Oh, now we have Nana over there. Outer sentence is
Nana was at the library an hour ago.
repeat after me. Nana was at the library an hour ago. Your turn.
Nana was at the library an hour ago.
Oh, she was at the library an hour ago. Next then, let's practice more with the next sentence. So this time we have Peter and Toby over there. So outer sentence is
Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago.
now repeat after me. Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago. Your turn.
Peter and Toby were at the zoo an hour ago.
Very nice, everyone. So they were at the zoo an hour ago. Next then, our next sentence is look, now we have an apple over there. Listen.
The apple was on the tree an hour ago.
Repeat ago. Your turn.
The apple was on the tree an hour ago.
Alright, it's bird at the tree an hour ago. After that, maybe it's falling down from the tree. Alright, then keep going to our next sentence, everyone. This time, look, oh, we are at the theater. And then, oh, we have a lot of people there. Listen to our sentence.
Were there a lot of people?
Repeat after me. Were there a lot of people? Your turn.
Were there a lot of people?
Oh, were there a lot of people? Yes, there were. Alright, now keep going to the next sentence. This time, look, we have a lot of animals over there. Our sentence is,
Were there a lot of animals?
repeat after me. Were there a lot of animals? Your turn.
Were there a lot of animals?
Very nice. Alright, after that, the next sentence, look at them. Oh, we have a lot of children. One. Listen.
Were there a lot of children?
Repeat after me. Were there a lot of children? Your turn.
Were there a lot of children?
Good job. Alright, now everyone, we move to our last sentence with part of listen and say. Look at really. So now our sentence is,
Were there a lot of books?
repeat after me. Were there a lot of books? Your turn.
Were there a lot of books?
Good job. Oh, look, were there a lot of books? Yes, now it's in the library. Absolutely. It had a lot of books there. Alright, now good on you everyone. You are good listeners and good speakers. Now end up with part of sentence. Next then, we are going to practice more with part of dialogue. Alright everyone, let's bring back your student book. And don't forget to open it on page 34 again. Let's practice more with our dialogue of Nana, Willie and Carlo together with part of dialogue. Now, listen first.
Hi, Willie. Where were you yesterday?
I was at the baseball stadium.
Where were you yesterday, Carlo?
I was at the baseball stadium too.
Alright, and this time we have Nana, Willie and Carlo. So today is Monday and now they are going to school together. So along the road, this time Nana, she asks to her friend and she says,
Hi, Willie.
repeat after me. Hi, Willie. Your turn.
Hi, Willie.
So she say hi to Willie and then she asks Willie.
Where were you yesterday?
Repeat after me. Where were you yesterday? Your turn.
Where were you yesterday?
Oh, where were you yesterday, Willie? And then this part we move to Willie. So Willie answers her question and Willie says,
I was at the baseball stadium.
repeat after me. I was at the baseball stadium. Your turn.
I was at the baseball stadium.
Good job. Alright, this time we move to Nana again. And then she asks more to Carlo, everyone. And she says,
Where were you yesterday, Carlo?
repeat after me. Where were you yesterday, Carlo? Your turn.
Where were you yesterday, Carlo?
Alright, this time we move to part of Carlo. And Carlo answers her question.
I was at the baseball stadium too.
Repeat after me. I was at the baseball stadium too. Your turn.
I was at the baseball stadium too.
Oh, so they were at the stadium. They were at the baseball stadium together from Carlos and Willie. Next then, our next part is listen.
Were you there with Willie?
Yes, I was.
How was the game?
It was very exciting.
Alright, and this time we move to Nana again. So Nana asks to Carlo and she says,
Were you there with Willie?
repeat after me. Were you there with Willie? Your turn.
Were you there with Willie?
Then Carlos answers her question.
Yes, I was.
Yes, I was. Your turn.
Yes, I was.
Alright, now we get back to Nana again. This time she asks for.
How was the game?
Repeat after me. How was the game? Your turn.
How was the game?
Oh, she's asking about a baseball match. And then this time, Carlos says,
It was very exciting.
Say with me. It was very exciting. Your turn.
It was very exciting.
Alright, next then. Let's practice more with the next part. Listen.
Were there a lot of people?
Yes, there were. Where were you yesterday, Nana?
I was home all day.
Alright, this part we move to Nana again. So this time she asks more to Carlo and she says,
Were there a lot of people?
repeat after me. Were there a lot of people? Your turn.
Were there a lot of people?
And then Carlos answer her question.
Yes, there were.
Yes, there were. Your turn.
Yes, there were.
Good job. But this time, everyone, Carlos he asks back to Nana and he says,
Where were you yesterday, Nana?
repeat after me. Where were you yesterday, Nana? Your turn.
Where were you yesterday, Nana?
Good job. Next then, this time Nana says,
I was home all day.
repeat after me. I was home all day. Your turn.
I was home all day.
Oh, she was home all day. She didn't go to any places. All right now. Good job, everyone. You are good listener and good speaker. So now we have practiced with our dialogue already. Next then, student, we are going to practice with other activities with part of listen and circle. Alright, now we move to the next part that we call listen and circle. Alright, this part we are going to listen to other sentences. After that, we are going to circle the right picture that we have listened immediately. So, before we move to part of listening, student, let's check up with other pictures that we have first. Let's forget with number 1. Oh, now we have Willie. And now he's at the zoo. And another one. Now Willie, he's what's at the library. Alright, keep remind that. After that, let's check up with the picture number 2. Oh, now we have museum over there. And this one is for zoo. Then let's find out with picture number 3. All this part we have Peter and Toby. The first one, they were at the park. And then another one, they were at the restaurant. Alright, next then, let's move to the picture number 4. Now we have the theater. And then another one, we have the baseball stadium, everyone. And then the next part that we call listen and match. So now we have 3 people over there. Peter, Nana, and Willie. And 3 places. This one for museum, baseball stadium. And then this one that we found the doctor is for hospital. Alright, now we have checked up with other pictures that we have already. This part, let's listen and circle with the right picture. So we are going to circle it immediately. Now listen carefully, everyone.
Let's listen.
Listen.
Listen and circle.
Number 1.
Willie was at the library yesterday.
Library.
Willie was at the library
1
yesterday.
or 2.
2.
Good job. Then
Number 2.
number 2.
Peter was at the museum last Sunday.
Museum.
Peter was at the museum last Sunday.
1 or 2.
1.
1. Yeah.
Number 3.
Then
Peter and Toby were at the restaurant 2 hours ago.
restaurant.
Peter and Toby were at the restaurant 2 hours ago.
1 or 2.
2.
Very nice.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Where was Callow yesterday?
He was at the baseball stadium.
Baseball stadium.
Where was Callow yesterday?
He was at the baseball stadium.
1 or 2.
2.
2. Very nice. Then
Listen and match.
Number 1.
Peter was at the museum yesterday. Peter was at the museum yesterday.
listen first.
Number 2.
Nana was at the hospital yesterday. Nana was at the hospital yesterday.
Number 3.
Willie was at the baseball stadium yesterday. Willie was at the baseball stadium yesterday.
Alright, student, now let's match. Let's begin with Peter. Where was Peter yesterday? He was at the
Museum.
Very nice. Now let's match Peter to picture of museum. Then keep going to Nana. Where was Nana yesterday? So she was at the hospital. Yeah, she went to see the doctor. And after that, we moved to Willie. Where was Willie yesterday? He was at the
Baseball stadium.
excellent. Yes, he was in the baseball stadium. Very nice, everyone. Good job. You are good listeners. Now, end up with part of listen and circle. Then we move to the next part for today. Now we are going to find out with our doobies. No, yes, doobies here. Hi, doobies. Nice to see you again. So this part, everyone, we are going to find out other sentences from other doobies note. So this part, we are going to practice more with how to use what's and where. So we have two words over that. What's? Let's begin with what's first. So what's this one? We can ask someone with how about what are you doing since the last day? Alright, by use this sentence, where were you going? Something. Where, what, and then this word what we use with the singular pronoun student that you can follow with I, he, she, it. We use what and then followed by I, he, she, or it. Or maybe the basic name too if someone like what's Peter? Like where was Peter yesterday? Something like that. If you want to argue about someone, that means just only one. But another one that we use with the word were, student. Were we use with the plural pronouns over there that we can follow with we, you, and they. Something like that. So we, you, they. It means a lot of people that have more than one person. And another part too with part of plural nouns that we can follow with people. So people is mean a lot of people and part of children too. And animals. Animal with S is mean a lot of animals. We use with the word were. Alright then, let's look at other example first. Like you can ask a lot of people like where were there a lot of people, or maybe were there a lot of children, or maybe were there a lot of animals. Then you can answer this question for yes there were, or maybe if it's no there were and then put on some not, there were not, something like that. Alright, next then let's find out together with the next part. So this time we are going to listen with our song with part of let's sing everyone. Alright now. So this part of let's sing other song we call where were you yesterday? Now let's listen and sing along together with other song.
Where were you yesterday? I was at the baseball stadium. Where were you yesterday? I was at the zoo. Where was Shirley yesterday? She was at the park. Where was Willie yesterday? He was home all day.
Alright, now end up with other song that we call where were you yesterday? Alright, student. Now end up with other activities. Then let's move to the next part. So this time we are going to practice more with other exercise. Then let's bring your workbook or your worksheet beside you. So in part of your workbook, student, let's open your workbook on page 27. So part of page 27 is look like this. Part A and part B like this. Let's bring this beside you. And don't forget to find out your pen, your pencils. Maybe you can use some colors or crayon. It's according to you. Then let's practice with other exercise together. Let's begin with part A. Everyone. So just gonna zoom out. So now we're gonna practice together with part of let's practice part A that we call look and write. So this part we are going to look at all the pictures from number 1 to number 4, and then we are going to answer all the questions from number 1 to number 4 too. Let's focus with number 1. Oh, this one is for other example, student. Here number 1, other question is, where were you yesterday? Then find out with other picture. How do we call this place? The park. Very nice. And then B, answer this question for, I was at the park yesterday. Yes, we have to answer other question by use other past tense, everyone. Then let's practice with other number 2. Other question is, where were you last Friday? Where were you last Friday? This part we are going to answer this question by use past tense too. Then look at the picture number 2. How do we call this place? The
bank.
bank. Very nice. Alright, now let's answer other question, student. This answer we have to use I was at the
Bank.
and then last Friday. Now let's write down our complete sentence. Begin with I and then was. After that at, then the. I was at the bank. After that, last, and then followed by Friday. And full stop to complete our sentence like that. Alright, have you finished with the question number 2?
Yes.
Next, then we move to number 3, everyone. So now, the question of number 3 is, for example, were there a lot of animals? Look at the picture number 3. Were there a lot of animals? Then our answer is, yes, there were. Alright, now let's practice more with part of number 4. So number 4, our question is asking for, were there a lot of books? Oh, look at the picture number 4. Where is it, student? It's the library. And then, were there a lot of books?
Yes,
there were. Very nice. Yes, there were. We have a lot of books there. Now, let's answer our question with part B with yes, there were. Write down together with yes first. Comma, then there. After that, were. And full stop to complete our sentence. Oh yes, B will say yes, there were. Alright, now we have answers our question with part A of look and write already. Have you finished, everyone?
Yes.
Excellent. Next then, we are going to practice more with part B that we call read and write. So this part, we are going to use other words from outer box over there with outer choice A to E to complete our dialogue. After that, we are going to read our dialogue of Carlos and Peter too. Now, let's read the words that we have with choice A. Say with me. What's? Your turn.
What's?
Next then, choice B. Park. Your turn.
Park.
After that, choice C. Yesterday. Your turn.
Yesterday.
Followed by choice D. There. Your turn.
There.
Good job. Now the last one, choice E. Were. Your turn.
Were.
Very nice. Then let's complete our dialogue. So now let's begin with part of color. This time he asks to Peter, student, and Carlos say, where were you? And then where were you? Asking about the past, we have to use the words of yesterday. Very nice. Now let's choose choice C. Write down yesterday over there. Yes, now we got this one. So let's cut it out with choice C. Carlo, he will say, where were you yesterday? Then we move to part of Peter, student. So Peter, he would say, Carlos asking about the parts. So Peter, he would answer this sentence with parts too. Let's use the sentence of parts 10. Then he would say, which one does mean parts 10? What is it?
Yes.
Yes, alright, now let's choose the word what. It means part. I will use with what. Let's choose choice A. Write down what's over there. Alright, now we got with this one. I was at the. Oh, where did he go? I was at the plate student. Which word is for plates?
Choice B.
Choice
Park.
B, park. Very nice. Now let's choose choice B and write down park in the back, blank. Alright, now we got out a complete sentence. Peter, he will say, I was at the park yesterday. Now we're back to Carlo again, everyone. And this time, he asks to Peter again and he will say, blank. You were there with your friend. This one for question, student. And question, he will say, there, you there. Is this the right one? There, you there with your friends?
No.
What about were you there with your friends? Is this the right one, the word were?
Yes.
Yes, now let's choose choice E. Write down with part of Carlo. Were. Yes, he will say, were you there with your friend? Then Peter say, yes, I was. After that, we move to part of Carlos again. This time Carlo, he say, were, and then blank, a lot of people. So which word does he would say with part of Carlo? Is this there?
Yes.
And the last one. Yes, Carlo, he will say, were there a lot of people? Excellent. Now let's choose the choice D. Write down there on outer blank. Alright, outer complete sentence is, were there a lot of people? Then this part, Peter say, yes, there were. Alright, now we have complete outer dialogue of Carlos and Peter's already. Let's read everyone. So, begin with part of Carlos. Say with me. Where were you yesterday? Your turn.
Where were you yesterday?
Then move to Peter. I was at the park yesterday. Your turn.
I was at the park yesterday.
Very nice. Now we're back to Carlo again. And Carlo asks for, were you there with your friend? Your turn.
Were you there with your friend?
Very nice. Then Peter say, yes, I was. Your turn.
Yes, I was.
Now we're back to Carlo again. This time he asks for, were there a lot of people? Your turn.
Were there a lot of people?
Then Peter say, yes, there were. Your turn.
Yes, there were.
Very nice. Alright, now we have complete outer dialogue with part of read and write already. So now students, let's move to the next part. This time we are going to practice more with part of do's, notes. Let's begin with part A that we call circle and write. So this part of do be knows that we call circle and write, we are going to look at the picture, 4 pictures over there. And this time we are going to choose the right word from outer word choice for each one, for each picture. So now we have 2 word choice for each picture. Let's choose the right one, then write down to complete outer sentences. Let's begin with the picture number 1. Now look. And then this part, we are at the, how do we call this one?
Museum.
Museum, very nice. And then part A, blank. A will say, blank, were you yesterday? So, which one is the right word? Now we have, where were you yesterday? Or, what were you yesterday? Which word is the right one? Where or what?
It would be where.
Good job, it would be where. Now let's circle the right one. Where is the right word? Now let's use where. Write down to complete outer sentence. So A will say, where were you yesterday? And next then, B answer this question for, I was at the museum. Yes, now we have complete our dialogue with the picture number 1 already. Next then, student, let's move to the picture number 2. Now look at Willie. Now he at the zoo. Then this part, outer question for part A is where? Student, where and then you yesterday. Outer question would be where was you at yesterday? Or where were you yesterday?
It would be where were you yesterday?
Yes, it would be where were you yesterday? Now let's choose the right word or word. Then write down to complete outer sentence. A would say where were you yesterday? Then B say I was at the zoo. Yes, really, he was at the zoo. And now let's go into the next picture. Alright, this time we move to the picture number 3. And now this one is the park. So outer question with part A is where blank trolley yesterday. This time you can follow with this word trolleys. How many trolleys, everyone?
Only one.
Yes, only one person. And then one person we use with where, what, or where were.
Where was?
Yes, it would be the word what. Now let's circle the right one. What? We have to say where was trolley yesterday because trolley we have only one person. Then let's write down what to complete outer sentence. And then B say where was trolley yesterday. And B says she was at the park. Alright, now have you finished with part of picture number 3?
Yes.
Let's go into the picture number 4. So number 4 is over there, and this part, now we have outer question with part A. A will say, were there a lot of, look, they have a lot of person or people.
It would be people.
Yes, it would be people because person is mean just only one. Then people is mean a lot. Now circle the right one and then write down the word of people. We have question mark already, and then B answered outer question 4. Yes, there were. Yes, there were. There were a lot of people there. Alright, now student, we have circle and write with outer dialogue from picture number 1 to number 4 already. Have you finished with this part?
Yes.
Very nice. Alright, now we move to outer last exercise for today, student. And this part B, we call correct and rewrite. So we are going to correct the word that teacher going to underline over that. Now we have words, were, on, and then animals. Alright, we are going to correct outer sentences from number 1 to number 4 and then rewrite it again. Let's begin with number 1. Outer sentence is where was they last night? So what day? Is this the right one?
No, it's not.
It's not. We have to change the word what into
Were.
Good job. Words is would be were. Then let's rewrite out the sentence of number 1 again. We are going to begin with where. And then followed by
Were.
After that,
They.
And then last night. And question mark here. Alright. Where were they last night? Yeah, this one is correct. Now, let's move to the sentence number 2, student. And this time we have he were. Oh, he were. Is this correct?
No, it's not.
He is only one. Then we use with the word were. It's incorrect. So we have to change the word were into
What?
what. Good job. Now this one is incorrect. We have to change into what. So outer sentences would be he was at the library yesterday. So now let's rewrite outer sentence number 2 again. Let's begin with he. After that, was, and then at, followed by the library. And then the next one is for yesterday. Full stop. Alright, outer complete sentence is for he was at the library yesterday. Good job, everyone. Alright then, let's check up together with outer sentence number 3. And now we have Peter. Peter, how many Peter?
Only one.
Only one. And we use with the word was. Yes, it's correct. And now this position. this preposition on the museum. On the museum. Is this the right preposition?
No.
No, we have to change on into
At.
at. Good job. Alright, now let's rewrite out the sentence number 3. And it would be Peter was at the museum last Sunday. Let's rewrite together, everyone. Begin with Peter. After that, was. And then at the museum. And then last Sunday. Oh, this sentence is too long. So now we got with this one. Peter was at the museum last Sunday. So next then we move to our last one student. Our last sentence of number 4 is were there many animal. Look at out of this noun of animal. So is this the correct animal?
No.
No, we have to put on some A's
A's.
with the end of other word animals because it means a lot of animals. So our sentences would be were there many animals. Now let's rewrite together. Were there many after that animals and put on some A's like that. Alright, now we got out a complete sentence with were there many animals. Alright, now student, have you finished with this part of correct and rewrite out the sentences?
Yes.
Excellent everyone. So now end up with part of our exercise 2 for today. Good job, you are the best everyone. But now, yeah, it's time's up, so we have to say goodbye. Alright student, now let's stand up everyone. So we are going to sing and dance with our last song that we call Skinamaringa. Let's say that first.
Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. Say, I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. Say, I love you. I love you. Sing
And
it.
then small part.
I love you.
After that, a big heart.